I'm going to be ranking tinted moisturisers from Sephora from worst to best so that you can save your money. We're going to start all the way back from number 14, and it's the Kosas BB Burst. Now, this is a cream to gel moisturising formula. It's a natural finish. In terms of the longevity, it's okay. I do feel like it is a bit too wet and slippery on the skin. That's my honest feedback for that. It's a good everyday wear, but it's not like exceptionally different or better than anything else like higher up in the list for me. I do feel like it's a little bit too fluid for me. Now that's a personal preference, so maybe if you like it to be like very fluid, then you might like that, but I personally feel like it's a little bit too liquidy and runny for me. Like I just feel like I can see it on the skin. I feel like it's very shiny on the skin, and I personally don't like that. So that's my honest feedback for that. Number 13 is the Makeup Forever Super Boost Skin Tint. It's a lightweight hydrating cream formula, I would say. It's actually, I would say it's a light coverage skin tint. It's naturally radiant, so it does give you that radiant finish. It's not as shiny and like fluid as the previous one I was talking about, so I feel like it's a little bit less, but I feel like in a crowded category, it doesn't really stand out for me. I've used it, I have it. It's very fluid. When you shake it, I feel like it almost feels like over time, like it becomes more and more fluid. It's really weird. I feel like the actual formula is very fluid. When you put it on, it doesn't look so fluid on the skin, but it's still nothing great for me. I feel like it doesn't necessarily self-set well. I'm not saying that most like tinted moisturizers should self-set, but I feel like there are tinted moisturizers that are not as fluid and give me a great finish, which are further up in the category, but this isn't something that I feel like really stands out to me. Once I tried it, it wasn't anything that I went back to. It was not memorable at all for me. Next is number 12 is the Summer Fridays Sheer Skin Tint. It's a very lightweight fluid. I actually really like the packaging, by the way. I feel like it's just very easy and clean. It's a very sheer to light coverage, but I feel like this is really good when you, for example, want to be on the beach or by the pool and you want something that isn't heavy at all, right? Because I feel like it's, even though it is a lightweight fluid sheer formula, it gives you great kind of like, it just evens out your skin tone. So it's not something that I feel like is necessarily great coverage, but sometimes you don't want that. And for something that isn't so great when it comes to coverage, I actually think it's pretty good. Very natural looking on the skin as well. So again, for those people who want something that's like a no makeup look. I also feel like if you dislike the feeling of makeup, it's a really good option for you because it doesn't just sit on the skin. I feel like it just kind of almost blends in like a moisturizer. So it's good in that aspect. Number 11 is the Rare Beauty Positive Light Tinted Moisturiser. It's a lightweight lotion. It's light to medium coverage. The finish is natural. The longevity is actually pretty good. I would say it's more in the medium side actually. It depends how you apply it and how much of it you apply. It looks like skin, very easy to apply. It doesn't sit on the skin. It's not heavy. It's actually very lightweight on the skin as well. So it's number 11. It is where it is purely because I feel like there's nothing like amazing that stands out, and compared to the rest, I feel like it's actually a really good one, but it's not any better than the rest of them that I'm going to mention. Number 10 is the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint. I do really like this one. Now, the only reason it's at number 10, it's not because like there's something negative about it. It's literally just because the others are actually better, like that I'm going to mention. But this is a liquid formula, and comes in a dropper, which I actually really like the bottle, but don't be fooled by the colour of the cap because I always feel like it looks darker than what it actually is in the bottle. So don't pick your colour by looking at the lids of the bottles because you're going to end up with something much lighter than what you think it is. So just remember that, make sure you test it properly. It's a serum-like formula. It's a light coverage. It looks like skin on the skin, blends in very well. I love the fact that it's SPF as well. So I can't remember what the SPF is. Let's have a look. I've got one here. SPF 30, which I think is pretty good. So it does have niacinamide in there as well, which is pretty good. It's a very fluid formula, like I said. So very serum-like, which is hence it's called the serum. Super serum. Is it super serum? Yeah, super serum. And longevity is okay. The more fluid a formula is, the less amazing the longevity is going to be, in all honesty with you, right? So the more fluid it is, longevity is going to be not as great. It gives an incredible glow to the skin, so that's one thing that I think you're going to absolutely love. So if you already have great skin, this is going to make your skin look even better. For the good skin girls, absolutely amazing. Great on the skin if you have dry skin. If you're mature skin or you have dry skin, this is going to be a really good tinted moisturizer for you because it's packed with good ingredients. It really does give that dewy finish to the face. I do feel like if you don't like that look, be careful because it can end up looking more and more dewy later in the day. So yeah, it all depends on what your preference is and what your skin is like. Number 9 is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Skin Tint. I feel like I've seen mixed reviews on this. I personally love it. I think it's a very good formula, and my shade currently is number 9, and I actually really love it because I love using this with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip tint, primer. I think it works really well. I do feel like this is actually a very grippy product. I don't know why some people don't like it, but I actually think it's really, really good. I think it really depends on what you're looking for and what your skin is like. Formula is a fluid formula, although I feel like it's kind of fluid stroke cream. It's definitely not as fluid as the previous ones I've mentioned. I do feel like this has better staying power. The finish is medium coverage, I would say. Definitely better coverage than some of the previous ones I've mentioned. It's good longevity. I feel like it lasts really well on the skin. It gives a kind of healthy look to the skin. It makes your skin look like skin, but better. It's a nice balance of hydration and coverage. I actually feel like the coverage with this is way better than any of the previous tinted moisturizer stroke skin tints that I've mentioned. Number 8 is the Tower 28 Sunny Days SPF skin tint. I always forget this one. This is actually really good. I really love the color range. This is a cream, fluid to cream formula, I would say. So again, it's a really good formula. I love these type of formulas like the Milk Makeup and this one and going forward. Reason being is because I feel like you get better coverage with it and it lasts longer, like I said. So the more fluid it is, unless it is like a good self-setting base, it isn't going to necessarily last as long. The coverage with this is a medium coverage again. I think it states that it's light to medium, but I actually think the coverage is really, really good for this. I love the fact that it's SPF as well. So it has SPF 30 in here and it is packed full of good stuff as well. It's great for sensitive skin and it doesn't cause breakouts. So I think that's another good thing with this. Longevity is great for this. I feel like it lasts really well and I feel like very forgiving on the skin. It makes your skin look really good. If you want a flawless finish from a skin tint, I think you're going to get this from this. Very easy to apply, a great everyday option. I think is very good. Number 7 is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. Now this is a kind of cream, fluid cream formula, almost like a gel cream formula. I would say it's a medium coverage. It gives you actually pretty decent coverage, great for sensitive skin, great if you want a mineral-based product. I feel like it's actually one of the OG skin tints, and I do feel like the longevity is very good. Great for mature skin, and it's very hydrating without feeling or looking greasy on the skin. Number 6 is the Armani skin tint. I love this. I feel like you get a medium coverage with this and it actually gives you a really nice flawless look. Like the formula is like a cream formula, fluid stroke cream, more creamy I would say. It gives you, like I said, medium coverage. It makes your skin look flawless. I feel like it's close to a foundation, like in terms of how it feels on the skin and how it looks. Color range is great. Healthy glow to the skin. Longevity, it's very good. I think it lasts very well on the skin. Makes your skin look polished, blends in really easily, and I feel like it gives you that expensive skin look. So if you want that from a skin tint, this is the one to go for. Number 5 is the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop. This is a really good skin tint. I love the fact that it's a small, easy bottle to travel with. I feel like the color range is amazing. It's a fluid formula, but it's not so fluid that it kind of runs. It's like slightly thicker fluid, if that makes sense, but it's not cream. I think you get a soft blurred finish with this. And I feel like the coverage is light to medium. You can build it up if you want to. I think it lasts incredibly well on the skin. Gives you like a perfected skin look, very easy to blend in, amazing in heat. I think when it comes to longevity, this wins, right? So this is a really good formula and I think it sets really well on its own as well without powder, but you can add powder on top obviously. So that's what my thought is on that. Now, have you liked this video and subscribed and hit the bell button? Please do, because it will really help this channel out. And also please do head on over to thebeautybreakfastclub.com. It's my online publication all about beauty, style, wellness, mindset, culture, and There's even an over 40 section on there, which I think you're going to love. So you see a little tab at the top, it says over 40s, and you're going to love it. Every newsletter to do with over 40s that's relevant to you. It's a site which I think you are going to love. There's a new newsletter every other day. You get the free version, which basically gives you access to a free newsletter every 5 days or so. And if you go for the paid version, which by the way is the same as getting yourself just one coffee a month, that's it, but you get way more than just a coffee. You will get to unlock the entire site. You get to read all the newsletters and you're constantly updated with new ones. And you also get to join the group chat on the platform, which means you can ask me any questions directly and I answer. But more so, I think it's really nice that you get to join a community of like-minded people, women who love beauty, who love everything you love, and everyone's chatting to each other. You make new friends, but also some people are even sending in their pictures of like makeup that they've done or asking for recommendations, and everyone's helping each other out. And it's just the most amazing community, and I want to see you there. Number 4 is the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturiser. It's a cream formula, it's medium coverage. I actually think this gives you really good coverage. It's actually one of my favorites. It's very good. Good longevity, and I feel like you get a very, it's close to a foundation, I would say. So I actually think this is much closer to a foundation. Your coverage is amazing for it. It makes your skin look polished, looks flawless, looks good. A little bit more coverage than the others. I feel like if you want something which is a skin tint, but you don't want to wear a foundation, but you want it to give you foundation results, then wear this. It's really good. It's also very good for sensitive skin, and if you have redness and pigmentations, it's very good at smooth, like evening out your skin tone. Number 3 is the Hourglass Veil Hydrating Skin Tint. This is a serum-like formula. However, I feel like it lasts really well on the skin. Sheer to light coverage, gives you a radiant finish to your skin, excellent for mature skin or if you have dry skin. It makes your skin look incredibly smooth. I would say it gives you that effortless good skin look, and it doesn't cling to dryness. So you're gonna get a really, I feel like this is all rounder. It's very good. This is something I would highly recommend if you have mature skin or dry skin. I can never pronounce this, but this is number 2. And it is the Chanel Water Fresh Tint. Now this is very fluid when it comes to the formula. However, there's a reason why this is so iconic and so many people love this. It's a very sheer to light finish. It is one of the best skin tints if you want an ultra light, barely there look. It gives you that fresh skin look. So if you already have good skin or good-ish skin, this is gonna be a winner for you. It's absolutely amazing when you don't want to feel like you're wearing anything, when you want your skin to feel elevated but very natural, very skin-like, very effortless. It's one of the most undetectable complexion products you are ever going to use. Never looks heavy, never looks makeup-y, lets your real skin show through, but just perfects it. So it's very subtle, but it's very good. I would say it's great for anyone wanting to look better but without having to wear foundation. So for someone who wants a no makeup look, this is the best one you're gonna get. Number 1 is my Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturiser. You can go for the natural dewy, you can go for the blurred matte, whichever one takes your fancy. But this is my number 1 spot. It is absolutely amazing. Now it is a cream formula, so the formula is slightly thicker, but it's not heavy. It's gonna last so well. This is literally like everything good from a foundation put into a tinted moisturizer bottle, and everything good from a tinted moisturizer. So nothing negative from a foundation comes with it. It is lightweight on the skin. It feels like you're barely wearing anything. It gives you absolutely amazing coverage without even looking heavy. It perfects your skin. It smooths your pores. The longevity is amazing. Did I mention that already? It lasts all day so well. It works absolutely amazing with a concealer. You can set it as normal with a powder as well. With the natural dewy one, you get a really beautiful skin-like finish. With the blurred matte, it's a little bit more matte, but it's soft focus. It's not matte at all. It's hydrating without being greasy. It gives you SPF, I believe. Let's see what SPF it gives you. It gives you SPF 30. Layers on stunning, like I said, with any other makeup. So all your normal makeup that you use with foundation, you can use it with this tinted moisturizer and it'll look amazing. It works so well with everything. If there was one tinted moisturizer that I had to pick from Sephora and never use anything else in terms of tinted moisturizers again, this would be the one. So let's go through this. The best overall is the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. The best for mature skin, I would say, is the Laura Mercier and the Hourglass. Best for coverage, I would say, is the NARS. Best for longevity is definitely Fenty. Best for no makeup is Chanel. Best for glow is Ilia. Best for mature skin or dry skin is Laura Mercier or Hourglass. Best for pigmentation is NARS. Best for hot weather, Fenty. That's my rundown. So it's as simple as that. I just wanted to go through all of the tinted moisturizers that I have tried from Sephora and what how I would rank them and give you an overview so that you don't have to waste your money. I really do hope you've enjoyed this. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell button. Everything is listed in my description, so you can just head on over and click on the link and it'll take you straight to it. I will see you on the next video.